Welcome. Will. Right. What did you use it, Tom? Don't start this shit. Bill Williams. Oh, pay attention to. We're already about to get reintroduced to a first member of our old gang.
for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Well, I don't know. I think, like, with certain outfits, his, like, hair and facial hair change.
Wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent,
who
do not
has
kill each
nobody
other.
to talk to. We don't care about these
Who let
people.
you worship in peace.
He's here to do a job.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
What? Armadillo. He is. I think he's like. Okay. If he was 24 in the first game in 1899, this takes place at like 1907, 1911. He's 38. He's 38 years old in this game.
Mr. Marfin, over here! You must be John.
This game takes place over a 1-year period, so.
Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Just calm down, if you say so.
Yeah, so it would be
Here, let's
1910
mount
through
horses and
1911
trade. I ain't
is
so
when this
sure
game
about
takes
this.
place.
They could flow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. You want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Well, if
Who
he's
said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years
38,
now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard
he'd
they
be
had
like
to go up north for
27,
finances. Maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold.
20,
You know how things is.
26,
So
27,
what are you
28,
doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts
he
these
might
days.
be
Those you do find are about
37
as
right
social
now,
as most rated back
because the
you.
game takes place over 1 year period.
I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps,
He's
but...
38 by the
We
end of
have
the
been
game.
friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
You don't talk about women like that, mister.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
Oh yeah, because
Says he got a...
this takes place in the lower left of uh like you see this right here. This is the left bottom of the Red Dead 2 map. We don't even get to go up here into the next area. All up here in the top right, this was Red Dead 2 area. Arthur didn't get to go down here. And then John lives right here somewhere. Maybe right here. Somewhere in here. This is Blackwater. Arthur couldn't get down. So that's why.
Telegram
Different
from some
terrain.
Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we get to see some green grass. Of course.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it. Slow down, Mr. Marston. I'll get you to Fort Mercer as quick as I can. Stay with me, Mr. Marston. Fort Mercer ain't easy to find. That ain't right. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
What do you mean, dude? I've already answered these questions. They're living the same life. They're living the exact same life. His wife and kid got took by the FBI. He's here to get and arrest Bill Williamson, Javier, and Dutch to get his family back and his life back. Nobody moved. This is the exact same area in Red Dead 2, the exact same map, just the bottom left side. This right here, Red Dead 2 is up here. Do you see my damn cursor where the two cursors come together? You can't go up here. You cannot go up here. But up here is where Red Dead 2 was. Well, he chose Dustin's side, so. And this is where the damn house right here. This is where the epilogue takes place. Down here in this area. This is the damn town I kept getting John's beard shaved in.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
About to see
This is
Bill
where we
Williamson,
part ways, friend.
our first member of
You
the
have
gang.
yourself a good time.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
Oh,
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have.
John just got shot by his old,
What will you do now?
old gang.
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life on me.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the
What was saying, Miss McFarland is definitely a better lady than
My current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
his wife, but
I picked out a fine
his
horse.
wife is also the mother of his kids, so.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Come on, boy. And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Giddy up! That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Whoa.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Where'd you go, Tom? Where'd you go?
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Nice shooting. Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these. Got one. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Yeah.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should...
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Hurry, I bet they're going straight for the chicken.
Come on!
Yes, you got one! Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Let's go! Slow it up now.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson, or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from the lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Go!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on! Let's go!
Look at that, male pride go! Giddy up!
Should I wait for you to catch up? Would you like me to slow down? Come on! How you doing back there?
Hey, go. What are you doing?
Come on!
See you at the finish line! I thought you said you could ride!
Let's go! That's more like it!
I'm coming, don't you worry! Come on, boys!
Are you saving the best for last? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
Giddy up!
Yeah.
I did say it. Bring it on.
Come on.
Yeah. Bonnie would have been good for her, but she's too young.
Yeah. Come on. Come.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, You should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
How do you do, sir? You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Move mountain.
Not feeling ill, I hope.
Hello, sir.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need
Much
them.
obliged.
Thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Seems all the railroads these days drop off more and more.
Protecting yourself? It's the American...
Howdy, friend.
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we? The marshal best step up post-haste. Men starting to question his steel.
Thanks a lot.
I hope you keep protected. Anything you need. You're fun.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Oh, no. Put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright. But he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Yes, sir,
And you?
Johnson, sir.
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county.
Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people that pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what.
Yeah. You're a faggot. Faggot, faggot, faggot.
Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
So who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums. Led by this fella called Walter. Damn road agent. Prey on the stage. Slow it down there, Marston. Fake race.
This dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
The original boy.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Yeah. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Come on. Come on.
Get a better look.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
I'm going first gun pop. Let's go.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take off.
Ooh.
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. On up there. Take that fella behind the rock, boy. Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Watch out for that behind the outhouse.
Ooh.
Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston. Nobody. Glad for you, reckoning boy.
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friends.
There's Walt. He's making a run for it. Take him alive if you can. Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got some.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
You're gonna get you a balcony sandwich. I'm curious, what does a balcony sandwich look like?
Someone might as well have this.
We all know you meant balcony sandwich. No need to play coy with me.
Let's go. Come on.
I think you meant Kelly. I think you meant Kelly there, guy. I think you meant feminine there, guy.
Let's go.
Oh! Oh, I saved his life.
Mine is yours, friend. All in day's work.
I thought he was dead, but I saved his life.
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
Aww. Hello there.
Excuse me.
Let's try our hand at 5 and 1. You said music. Can you do that? Can you do that?
Let's go.
Justice and pride.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I've just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
You up there right now?
Well,
I said we finished this
four
mission.
men rounding up Mr.
Go
Gulch's
to world
livestock,
glory.
and none of them look like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That
And
sarcasm's
then
most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold
go to
you back.
GTA and
Worse
maybe
than
come
your
back
lazy
to
eye.
this.
All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marshal?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
That sounds like a yes. Oh, we're not doing that today.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of
vigilante.
You don't look like no government boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
Ooh. That's aggressive.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards. All right, boys, let's proceed on foot from here. Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we
Yeah,
can take them
if I
alive,
had
good.
a chance,
If
if I
not,
could,
the sons of
I'd
bitches.
pop it. Don't you be doing that, mister. I want you to know.
Damn! Those bastards are waiting! Stay with me! Or we'll kill every last one of you! Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
Let's go, Marshall.
Hurry up! Stay with us!
No, what?
Eyes up, boy! Behind that rock! That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving.
Run, Johnny boy.
The deputies are making some ground over there.
Did you hear that scream? Ah!
There he is. That bastard won't be rustling no more. Hellfire! All right, move down and take those bastards in the camp. Look, over there. Surrender, or I'll kill you all! There's the vultures. There's one of them. Good shooting, boy. That's all the sons of bitches. I'll head up the ridge to scout it out. See if there's any spare ammo in that camp. Come on! Pull foot, Marston! Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. God damn it! Take out those snipers, boy! Stay close!
How did that one get through?
You better surrender! You hear?
Oh, shit.
Eyes up! Snipers! Follow me! You got Look out! There are them snipers! Oh my good God!
You want to try, mister?
Nice shot! Let's go, Marston! We gotta keep moving! Come on! Give them hell! Come on! Let's get to the rest of the boys.
Not bad.
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Dude, oh my God! What? Did you see that? Some of the wackiest glitches I ever did see.
Careful, you clodhopper. This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Try to sneak up on us. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run through. Get those bastards! Careful! There's innocents down there. Watch out for Mr. Dalton's daddy. Steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Marshal, what's loose like flies?
Ooh! What a shot.
Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages free. Stay with me!
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing. Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman. Who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little
Pop
unfair.
Jim.
He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Wow. So we're going to NCAA tough. Know what we're doing, pal? Yeah, see, your facial hair and stuff can change. So he's not, they don't got the beard on that one. My chest's not delayed, you're delayed. What don't you get about that? Not my chat, it's you, brother.